What's happening? What's popping? What it do? What it is? Welcome to the latest and greatest edition of the Talk of the Town Unfiltered podcast. Of course, you know me, Showtime, Mr. Talk of the Town. Thank y'all for joining us. I got the squad with me, gang in here. Rich Girl. What up, Rich Girl?
What's popping? Gang, 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 gang. Happy Thursday, y'all. It's so good to be back.
Gang,
I feel like
gang.
we've been gone forever.
I know we took a little, well, not really. Like we took a little break for Thanksgiving, but we were here for verses. So
But yeah, it was like 1 week, and then we're gone again. So
yeah. But we're back.
I miss you guys.
Yeah, we're back. You missed us?
A little something, just a little.
She missed
something,
me.
Just a little something.
Just a little something.
DJ Green up in here. DJ Green, what's popping though?
You know me, man. The party don't stop. The party didn't stop while we weren't here. The party never stopped.
It just keeps going.
It just keeps going.
How was y'all Thanksgiving?
It was good. It was family only. It was simple. We did a Zoom with all the other family, across everywhere.
How many people were on the Zoom?
It's like 20 some people. It was amazing.
Okay. Did y'all eat at the same time?
No.
Oh.
We did it before everybody ate, and we said our grace together and
said what you were thankful for. That's dope.
We did that.
I thought about doing it, and I wanted to do something like that, but I was thinking like, all right, well, it's gonna be kind of whack if everybody like trying to eat together. I didn't think about doing that, like doing something.
Yeah, we
before.
did it early. We did it like about 12.
Huh.
That's real early, yeah.
Okay, maybe I'll do something like that for Christmas. I like the way y'all think. I like the way.
And we said that because after we spent an hour getting the older people onto the Zoom and getting cameras to work and mics to work and seeing their face all the way up to the screen. And once we got that, so now they got the hang of it. We're gonna do it again for Christmas.
I don't need to see your nose hair, Mom. Just back up. Just push the camera back. just a little.
I don't know where to click. I don't see y'all. Y'all see me?
Yo, I have a hilarious story to tell, man. So my mother-in-law, and I love her to death. You know, I love my mother-in-law to death. She's the greatest person in the world. So we had an engagement in my family a couple of days ago, and my mother-in-law was on the Zoom. And before it was like a surprise engagement joint. Mm-hmm. And as it had maybe like 50, 60 people on the Zoom. So I'm sitting there or whatever, and I log on to the Zoom, and I just hear somebody praying. Like my mother-in-law, she's a praying woman now. She'll pray some stuff out you, and they just praying, and like speaking in tongues. Come to find out, she didn't know that she was not muted.
She wasn't mute. She was having a moment to herself.
Listen, man, she was in that word, and them words was coming out, and she was speaking in them tongues, and she was just going. She had no idea that she was on, and everybody on the Zoom call. So we just took it as like, all right, well, that's our blessing. We can go ahead and take all of these prayers, and we can go ahead and receive all of these blessings.
How did she act when she realized she wasn't muted?
she was a little bit embarrassed, but then she wrote out.
She knew y'all could see her though, right?
She knew she could see it. Yeah, she knew we could see her, but just like on a Zoom call,
she just thought that she was.
Yeah, she thought it was her the Lord.
Shouting? Was she like moving and stuff?
She was shouting.
Her mouth was moving, but so she just.
But she was just standing still. Okay.
Right. She was just praying, like she was just filled with the Holy Spirit, and she was just going, and speaking in tongues, and
she thought she was on mute.
Right. And then when she found out, she held up a sign like this, and on the sign she was like, "Let me know when they come." So yeah. So that was that. DJ Green, how was your Thanksgiving, sir?
Similar to y'all's, we did the Zoom thing.
Oh, really? How many people?
Yeah. I got 9 aunts and uncles, all of them, and a few other people, my sister and them.
You have 9 aunts and uncles?
Huh?
You have 9 aunts and uncles?
Yeah.
Your mom has 9 brothers and sisters?
Yes.
I did not know that.
Oh, yeah, I got more if you go to my daddy's side.
I was about to say, it could be 9 if you add both sides. It could easily be 9. Why are you shocked?
On both sides.
I've never heard you talk about your aunts and uncles, ever. In the 20 plus years that I've known you.
Yeah, I love them to death.
Huh, interesting. Like my mom has 8 brothers and sisters.
Oh,
dang.
Interesting.
Yeah, I guess you've never heard me talk about my aunts and uncles either, huh?
Right. Oh, yeah. Back at you. Now what? Who talks about their aunts and uncles, though? Hey, let me tell you about my aunts and uncles. Like, who really talks about their aunts and uncles?
I mean, I guess if you've known someone for as long as I've known DJ Green, conversations about aunts and uncles should come up. I would think.
In what?
I mean,
what would you be saying my aunts and uncles for?
Just
what would you be talking about?
Just in conversation. Like Green has been to family. Green, you've been to family functions, right?
Of yours, probably.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah, I'm
you've been to like baby showers and stuff. Like you've been.
Are y'all like best friends?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
No, but Green has been to my mom.
Are y'all best friends?
No.
Why aren't y'all best friends?
No, my daughter thinks we're best friends.
I believe y'all best friends.
Still to this day.
I think y'all are best friends.
My daughter thinks
you know what I mean?
Right. Left out here.
Right, we've known each other for a very long time. Like we come from the same neighborhood.
BFF. That's my bestie. That's my bestie. Oh, that's cute.
We don't use those type of
right. No, men don't use those
BFFs. Start hashtagging BFF pictures of you guys together.
No, we will do no such thing. So yeah, very interesting holiday, very interesting Thanksgiving. It was different kind of vibe, man. But you know, they say that the vaccine is on the way, so hopefully we'll be pushing through this
who's
health
is on the way.
Who's taking a vaccine?
So let's talk
am the day one.
Not he's taking day one. RG,
so you can't get in the
and you're gonna turn into a gremlin. I am not nobody's test dummy.
On Ticketmaster events and like concerts and football games and basketball games, you ain't getting it. That's the word I'm getting. You ain't getting in.
I don't believe that. I don't think they're going to do that.
They don't want to get sued.
Meaning what? Why would they get sued?
Why do you think they don't have people in now?
Yeah, no, you're saying they don't want to get sued by letting people in who don't take the vaccine.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to take it that far.
I'll be good on it because I'm not taking that vaccine.
What are they going to do?
I think there's going to be some sort of. I think the apps are going to have the vaccine information like on your cell phone, and you're going to be able to show. But I don't think they're going to stop people from coming in if they can't do it.
So if you don't have the vaccine, you think you can still get in?
Absolutely, because I think at the end of the day, it's going to boil down to like a civil rights violation. Like I don't think you can say you can't come in if you don't have a vaccine. Like I don't.
Yes, they can.
I don't.
You can't make the rules that you want at your facility.
This isn't. I mean, you can't discriminate. So, but this isn't discrimination. This is about sickness.
I think it will be challenged in the Supreme Court. I think the ACLU,
it probably would go there,
right? And I don't think those people want it. So for me, I have been a proponent of not getting the vaccine. I've said for years that I don't get a flu vaccine. I don't get any of that stuff. Mm-hmm. But just as of late, like I'm starting to think a little different, man. Like
So this new vaccine that they just created.
Now I'm not getting on day. I'm not getting on day one. If I get it, I'm not getting on day one. That's not even an option.
So you're gonna give it some time and see how many people die or turn into gremlins,
turn into mutants, or start walking backwards and all of that stuff.
You want to see that first, right?
Yeah. Remember the girl? Did y'all ever see the news report? The girl that had the flu vaccine a couple of years ago, and she said it made her start walking backwards.
No,
did y'all never see that?
Why did it make her walk backwards?
She was lying. She was lying. Yeah, she was lying. She was completely lying, but she said the flu vaccine.
It's like Google side effects and pick one of those. Like, why did she choose walking backwards?
It was the funniest thing. She said that the flu vaccine was making her walk, and she was on the news and everything. Like she was saying that
she was on the news walking backwards.
She was on the news walking backwards. Google it. Google flu vaccine girl walking backwards. Yo, it was so funny. Then it came out that she was lying, and the whole story was just a farce. But yeah, I ain't getting it on day one. But you know, I'm gonna treat it like an update to the Apple iPhone. Like
I was about to say the same thing. I don't do that immediately either. I wait to see how many people talk about my phone crashing. Ain't doing this. Yeah,
you got to work the bugs and the kinks out, and you got to, you got to just make sure that everything is. Now, Obama,
Clinton, y'all paranoia from all the things they did to black people, but
it's not even about that. I'm just not gonna be nobody's test dummy. Like,
no, they already the test dummy. They can't release it until they gave
it to the test dummy. It has to be. This has to be like in the works for a while for me. Like,
right. Normally, it takes 10 to 15 years to get a vaccine passed. This joint is getting through in 18 months.
It's quick.
Less than 18 months.
8 months?
Yeah, like eight months.
Yeah. I mean, it's a few different ones.
Not happening.
Yeah, it's the Moderna joint. It's the Pfizer one.
Yeah,
like but like I said, I don't. What you don't want to be is the last person to the party. Like you don't want to be the last person to get COVID ever in the world. And
now, I will say this: if they don't, if you can get into sporting events and concerts, I probably won't rush to do it then.
So the only reason why you would do it is because you want to be able to go to concerts and sporting events.
I want to live again. Yes. I'm pretty healthy.
I mean, because I'm still going to be staying like extremely safe. Like I'm still masking up. I'm not going out. I'm still at home until this thing is got a lid on it. Like,
I'm not going to stop wearing a mask at least until 2022. Like, and that's
at least
2022. Like, and that's a fact.
Yeah.
No, now if I get a vaccine, that's the thing. If you take the vaccine, you're not gonna worry about that.
Well, did you guys hear that if you're O positive, you can't get
That's not true.
You said that a couple of weeks ago,
and I've seen it. And
that's not true. That would have been the biggest story in the world.
Google it.
That would have been the biggest story in the world.
It has been earlier on. It has been.
They also said that black people couldn't get it, and that was proven.
No,
I don't. She said it has been. No, it hasn't. That would be the biggest story in the world. If
it was a big story. Google how many stories they were on. Okay, it was earlier on that they talked about.
Okay, so give us the story, RG. If you're O positive, if you have an O positive,
Google it. I've read that if you're O positive, that you cannot contract COVID.
And what type of blood do you have?
Of course, O positive. Of course.
How convenient.
But Google it. You want to bet some money? You want to bet some money that this has not been a huge topic earlier on? You want to bet some money?
A topic?
It is a fact. No, hold on. Where did I say it was a fact? I never said it was fact. I said, did you guys hear that if you are positive? I wanted to know, did you guys hear it?
I didn't.
You never heard it?
Okay, do you?
Not at all.
Do you think it's real or fake news, RG?
I don't know, because I don't know what everybody's blood type is. So I would have to know somebody with O positive blood that has.
You said you would have O positive blood.
I would have to know someone else that had COVID. And was O positive, then I would know it's not real.
How many million infections that they have we had in America so far? Oh no, the world. People all got O positive blood over the world.
Right. It's over 2 million, if I'm not mistaken. Right. Infections.
So you think none of those people have O positive?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what's hilarious about it, but
okay, so all right.
If that was true, I'm gonna tell you, Richard, it's completely false, and don't repeat that to anyone else, please. It's no way in hell. That would be the biggest story in the world.
My question was, hey, you guys, did you hear?
I had not heard it.
Positive?
I've heard it because
I did not say it is a fact. If you got O positive, you can't get. I would never state that because I don't know it to be a fact. So I wouldn't say that to be a fact.
Would you be willing to jump out of the fence, RG, and risk getting coronavirus, being that you have O positive?
I'm not going to risk it, period. Because I have a grandson, and I have a son here, and I have a daughter here, and I have a man. Right. I'm not bringing that back because even if it was true, I can still pass it on to probably somebody else. It just wouldn't affect me.
Mm.
No, if you could,
because some people it does not affect. There's some people who will not get corona, who will not. But can pass it along.
No,
who won't have. Okay, so time out. So what I think what you're saying, there's some people who can get it but won't have any symptoms.
Maybe that's what she means.
Right. Yeah, people can get it, but they won't have any. They're asymptomatic,
and then they can pass it along.
Correct.
Because you think you're well, you feel okay.
That is correct. People are asymptomatic.
So I would not chance that. I'm not gonna chance it. Like you said, it'll be about 2022 before I take a mask off.
Yeah, I'm just getting used to. Going out with my mask. I went to somewhere yesterday and I got out of the car and I got up to the store. I'm like, damn, I don't have my mask. And I had to do the little trot back to the car, like put my mask back on. But I do mask and gloves though. Like, I don't
are y'all still open? Are y'all clubs and everything still open? Because Atlanta is wide.
Atlanta's wide open. In North Carolina, like we not open. Like clubs are.
We're open until 10 o'clock here. What about y'all?
Yeah, like liquor stops at 11. I think the clubs might close at 11.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I think
they have restrictions.
Oh yeah. We definitely got restrictions.
Atlanta don't got no rules. It's the same.
Atlanta's
rules. Do what the hell you want.
I don't understand how that's even possible. I don't know what Keith Lance Bottoms is doing.
Mask, contact, no contact.
That's crazy.
Whatever.
They only got no 6 feet rule. No nothing.
Do whatever you want to do.
The parties, it's like literally, it's if COVID did not exist.
That is crazy. I don't understand.
And
how
the clubs are probably extra packed because people are traveling to go there because they can't.
Yeah,
because they can't because they can't party. A lot of people. I've seen people from Virginia coming out here to party.
I see a lot of people from North Carolina going down there to party.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of people. Like,
what's Virginia clubs like right now?
One spot was actually packed before 10 o'clock. Last week, but all of people still be out, but it don't be
you and you were in there. That's how you know it was packed.
Exactly.
You were there,
but like most of the joints don't be packed.
Green, you better stop playing with this thing.
But the things that it don't be packed because they got rules. It's not supposed to be packed, but this spot was violating. They didn't give a damn. Obviously, like if the people that came in there, they would have got shut down. Like
yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, but like the spots that are open, like it's a whole lot of rules where
it's no party.
It's not a party. You know,
I don't want to party that bad. Like I like to party. I like to stand on couches, smoke, drink. Like I love to party, but it's not. Like in the summertime, I went out probably like 3 times because it was rooftop and it was open
outside, right?
Outside, yeah.
So I'll do that, but not just enclosed. Nah,
yeah. I ain't playing no games. All right, let's get to these stories. Let's talk about some stuff we gotta talk about. Let's see. It's been a very eventful week, eventful time. I will say this: one of the stories that I didn't send to you guys that I want to talk about. This rappers are in trouble, man. Like,
oh yeah,
just in the last couple of days, there are 2 rappers who had to turn themselves over to the feds. Casanova, of course, who's from Brooklyn, he had to turn himself over for some racketeering charges, and then G Herbo, who he's from Chicago. He had to turn himself over due to some fraud charges. Like he was like
a 2017 scamming. Back in 2017.
He's scamming. Like he was on his
exotic dogs and
yeah. So that's definitely a story that we need to keep our eyes on. You know, the hip hop police is still a thing. It's going to be interesting. You know, Casanova at one point he had beef with Tekashi. So Tekashi and Casanova were beefing. So
Casanova, he's an older head, right?
He's older than Tekashi. I don't know how old he is.
I think we're gonna see a lot of people coming down for this credit card scheming and all of this. I think a lot of them are about to get exposed.
I saw the video of, they say Casanova's girlfriend's best friend was one of the ones who
the one in the
interrogation room, right. and she was screaming on all of the names,
telling everything.
She rolled on him.
She rolled on Casanova and whoever else was involved in that operation. So it's
because they got a murder on their
indictment. And she mentioned credit cards.
And everybody has to eat that murder charge too. That's
it's a RICO charge. Yeah. But there's also a video of Casanova in an interview discussing Tekashi 6ix9ine situation. And he's saying, well, you know, if you're a millionaire, you ain't gonna do that time. Like you gonna tell everything that need to be told, and you can do what you got to do to get out of there in 6 months. So it's gonna be interesting to see how he plays this.
I think he's gonna do time.
Yeah.
But okay, was Casanova the top of the chain?
No. He's not.
There was like 17 of them, I believe.
Yeah. No, he ain't the top of the chain.
It's a gang. It's a little gang. They call it something.
Oh,
yeah, the Black Gorilla
drug dealing credit card scammers.
Right. Well, no, they're not doing scamming, are they? They weren't doing scamming.
No, they did.
Right. They were doing right. Yeah, you're right.
What the girl was telling. She was telling about the credit cards.
Right.
They were scamming.
Yeah.
I thought it was hustling.
You have to understand. Is he touring? How is he affording the life that he's living? Traveling to Allen's and fancy homes and expensive clothes, and you know they have a fancy lifestyle.
I couldn't tell you one Casanova song. No, you're right. RG is right. They were hustling. I mean, they were scamming. Yeah. And G Herbo was also scamming.
Yeah, he was.
They have a scamming ring.
2 different situations. Yes,
both of them 2 different situations, but doing the same thing.
Right.
How do you get a ring of scammers?
The credit card scams.
I'm saying, how is it a ring? Like with drugs, the drugs are passed down to people.
I mean, you have to have somebody to get the card numbers.
One person gets the cards
to do the skimming. You probably got somebody that work in the store. You probably got somebody like it's a whole, it's a whole operation. And from what I understand, it's a lot of these young boys and women out here doing it. Like all of these people.
It was 17 of them. It was 17 of them that got arrested for this.
Yeah.
So it's a team. It's definitely.
But Green, that's why JT from the City Girls got locked up. She was a scammer.
I heard that.
Yeah. She was a scammer. Yeah. She was running credit card scams. So
I'm gonna tell you what. When you get 40 or older, I'm gonna say 30 and older, you do that type of stuff at 20, 21 when you
right.
go to jail, get out and still make a life.
Right.
But you can't be doing nothing foolish.
35, 40 years old.
35 and up. Like your life is over. What you gonna do? Be 60, get out and do what?
Yeah, and like Green said, they got a murder on the indictment, so they're gonna have to beat that RICO charge. Like,
yeah, that's crucial.
Well, I saw Casanova's wife.
They were scamming and killing people. Like that's,
yeah,
they were just doing it all.
They were a gang, Green. They're a gang. That's what gangs do. Yeah. Right.
His wife said that he's not guilty. And she had, she was sad watching her husband turn himself in, but he a real man, and he's gonna do what he, got to do. But he's not guilty. That's what she said.
Well, that's what she's supposed to say. That's his wife. Right. I wouldn't expect her to say anything different. But
you better shut up because they might be
right. Right. If you better shut your trap because them people gonna be on you, and the feds don't lose. They have a 99% conviction rate. Only person I know to beat the feds is Irv Gotti.
John Gotti.
And John. Oh, thank you. And John Gotti. Yes.
Yeah. He still ended up getting them, but yeah.
Right. They don't lose. So Godspeed. I wish them the best, but stay out them people way, man. So if you're watching this, stay out. If you scamming, stay out them people way.
Scamming and then flaunting what you scammed. Like
I don't follow Casanova. I don't follow him, but I heard he was like
and then I got to see his lifestyle,
like all on the islands and stuff like that.
Does he have any good songs?
Extravagant. I don't know none of his songs.
He had one record that did a little something on radio.
What was it?
I don't remember. I want to say he had Trey songs on the record. I don't remember.
I have no clue.
Do you scam money to pay for Trey feature?
Well, he signed to Myth Bleak's label. He's Myth Bleak's artist. And he got a deal. Like Casanova got a deal. Like he got a situation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He was in position to make a play, but cash rule everything around me. All right, let's see. Let's move on. Let's talk about what we really came to talk about tonight. Okay. Let's see. We got a couple stories we got to talk about. Cardi B. Shout out to Barty. She has been named the Woman of the Year by Billboard magazine. Billboard named her as the 2020 Woman of the Year. A lot of people are hating on Cardi. Of course, they say she only had one record out with the WAP record with Megan Thee Stallion. Of course, that record went #1 at Billboard Top 100. But
is that true? That's the only song she released all year?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So people are hating. So I want to ask y'all, what do y'all think about this award that Cardi has been given? Do you think that it is a well-deserved honor for Cardi to be named Woman of the Year by Billboard?
Well, I take it Billboard. I've never.
If you're talking about the success of WAP and what WAP did, and all the TikToks and how popular that song was, and it was just everywhere, I can kind of see what other female rapper other than Megan could.
But it doesn't have to be a rapper; it could be any woman.
Well, it has to be a musician, right?
It has to be a musician, yeah.
Woman.
Yeah, Woman of the Year. Not woman rapper, just woman.
What other woman? What other woman?
Well, it should have went to Megan and she had more records.
Well,
I don't know.
Yeah, she should have definitely won it.
I'll say this. Beyonce knows Carter should have been in the conversation.
She had an album this year?
No, but she's the GOAT. She had the Lion King joint. That was this year.
I love Beyonce, and I wouldn't even say that. I'm talking about the most popular, the song that people are rocking to.
Your membership to the Beehive is about to be restricted, sis. You might want to watch your tone.
I'm the president. I am the only one that got a picture with Beyonce. So if nobody else has a picture with Beyonce, y'all can't even talk to me. I don't even see you. So that's not even an issue. But I mean, if it's the success of WAP was very successful.
WAP was a huge record. WAP was a huge record.
What did you think?
Megan had more joints. Megan's a better rapper.
Well, Megan does. I can agree with that.
I think that Cardi's reach is wider than Meg. You got to think Cardi was involved with politics. She had to sit down with Bernie Sanders.
Right.
Cardi has.
What does that have to do with Billboard? And
well, I'm pretty sure the Woman of the Year, they cover the woman.
Oh, it's the
woman.
She only had one song.
Yeah, she only had one song, but she's done some things that Cardi had a big year. She had a big year. Like, I mean, I think with her
getting features, I find it hard to believe.
Nothing. She wasn't doing anything until she came out with WAP.
You gotta realize she just had a baby not so long ago too. So she had been focusing on her family. She had been focusing on the baby. She dropped that WAP record, and that record took off. And I think it was number one. It set a record for the most streams of a song in a single week. 93 million streams in 1 week. Heard of. Trying to think, what else did she do?
I wonder what's Megan's numbers like compared to
Cardi, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cardi. I mean, Meg is a megastar. I mean, Cardi is a
bigger star than Megan.
Yeah, right. She's been out longer too.
Absolutely. But do you think the hate is deserved though? Like, should people really be hating on Cardi?
No, not at all.
Yeah. I think she does so much. And she's always true to herself. Mm-hmm. I think it's important to kind of give her those accolades for that. And I think we got to understand that it's her time. You know what I'm saying? You said that Cardi has the shoe line that just dropped. Sold out immediately.
She and the Fashion Nova line.
The Fashion Nova line. Yes. Fashion Nova line. Yeah. So just from a business moves. Yeah. From a business standpoint, like Cardi doing numbers out here, man. Like her impact on the culture, I think, is probably this year. Probably the last 2 years has probably been bigger than anybody, any woman. Like Cardi do numbers.
So if you put it that way, and it's the everything, not just music, but the woman, the
totality,
everything, then I will go with Cardi.
Cardi, yeah, okay,
yeah. Because what other woman could it be then?
No, really? I can't. Yeah. I don't know who.
It would have to be her for real.
I mean, Beyonce knows Carter.
Men are dominating right now.
Beyonce, Giselle knows Carter.
You have some women sprinkled in there, but the men.
Beyonce knows Carter. Is always going to get my vote every year, regardless of.
See, I'm a real best friend, so I can be honest with her, and that's what she likes about me. My honesty.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So Cardi is doing her thing. Let's talk about Funk Flex. Can we talk about Funk Flex for a minute? So of course, everybody knows Funkmaster Flex is a radio personality, New York City's Hot 97 nighttime air personality. He's been on the radio for a very, very long time.
Yeah.
Flex, no, he's not a PD. He's just a jock, as Dame Dash so eloquently said one time. He just works at McDonald's and flips the burgers. But that's what Dame Dash says. I didn't say that. That's what Dame Dash said. So Funkmaster Flex has gone on to get liposuction. He posted on his Instagram page the procedure that showed him going in and getting the fat sucked out of his stomach. Now, I'll say this. He lost 40 pounds and there were some areas on his body that he just wasn't satisfied with. So apparently he decided to go in and get liposuction, and he documented this procedure for his followers. So I want to take a look at it.
Because it was cheaper if the doctor.
Well, let's discuss. Let's discuss. Hold on. Let's watch and then we'll discuss.
Oh, video.
I don't like it hurt.
Well, he's knocked out, so he don't know. Is that the fat?
Yes, that's the fat.
It says no anesthesia, but I guess he look
at how the thing is going inside of his.
He does not feel that.
He can't feel that. He can't possibly feel that.
Even if it's just general, he's numb. He can't feel none of that.
So
I mean, he already looked mad small. Look at that waist.
I can't tell what part of the body is what, to be honest with you.
That's the waist.
He said Flex is corny not because
he naturally lost 40 pounds working out and dieting, right?
He naturally lost 40, right?
Okay.
And then he came back and had to do the lipo. So
he tried to get that 6-pack. He just couldn't get it.
Is that acceptable?
I mean, sometimes when you gain so much weight, you can't. You can't lose. It's nothing you can do. The exercise, all of that is just weight that you probably got to go get sucked out.
Like you'll never lose like that fat under your arm, like
right? Yeah, it's some things that once it's been stretched out of proportion for so long.
But so social media kind of went in. Pause to that. What you just said. Social been stretched out of proportion for so long. Pause. So social media kind of went in on Flex and kind of gave him the business. So my question is is it appropriate for a man to get liposuction? Like,
well, LL Cool J did it, so like people don't never talk about.
How do you know LL Cool J did it?
You Google that.
Oh, tell me.
Yeah. It's other famous men that did it.
I don't see nothing wrong with it. Absolutely,
it's your money. You know what I mean?
Right.
Green, would you get lipo, Green?
I ain't paying for it.
But would you get it? That was the question, not who would pay for it. Would you get it? That's a yes. He would.
Right.
If it was free, I would.
I would get it. I would so get it.
You're a woman though.
Green.
I mean, it's easy. It's easier for men to lose weight.
But would you get liposuction?
I mean, not right now, no.
If one of your joints was going to pay for it.
Well, that's a flex like 60 years old. You
one
know
of your joints was going to pay for it.
He's 54.
He's 54. I mean, he's still trying to. He's not married, is he?
No, he's divorced.
He's trying to bag joints.
He
probably can't. He can't.
So
get it all.
RG's question: would you get life support, Green? If
At
one of your joints paid for
possibly.
It. You said would he get life support?
I mean,
liposuction.
Life support.
My bell is up there.
Would he get life support? What?
Oh my God.
Would you get life support?
Would you get liposuction? I'm sorry, not life support. Would you get liposuction, Green, is the question.
At 54, if I'm not at the shape I need, yes, I would cheat like he did.
Showtime?
If I'm still trying to.
Why wouldn't you get lipo?
Nah, man, that's what girls do, man. I'm not getting no lipo, bro.
Why is it a girl thing?
Gallons of water.
A girl thing?
And that'll do it.
Life.
It's not a girl thing. Many men get it done.
LL Cool J did it again.
Many men have gotten it done. Many men.
Nah.
And speaking of 2 gallons,
they just don't promote it and announce it the way women do. They get it done, they heal, and move on.
I can't imagine myself going into Dr. Miami and saying, "Hey, Dr. Miami, give me this liposuction because I'm having trouble in my gut, or I can't gain." Nah.
Why?
Nah.
What is the bad thing about it? What do you?
It's not bad. It's just not for. It's just not for me. I don't think it's masculine.
It's not masculine to lay on the table and get fat removed.
Correct.
Why is the fat being removed a feminine thing? I didn't say he was getting breast implants. We say he's getting fat removed.
It's cosmetic surgery.
We didn't say he was getting his butt done.
No.
We said
that's the next step. Next thing you know, you can see Funkmaster Flex gets a BBL. Like, no. Like, no. Nah, I don't see
nothing wrong with it.
I'm not
lipo. It's just liposuction.
I'm not getting on the table and letting nobody suck no fat out of me. Like, nah, pause. Like, I don't even like saying that. Like, I don't even, nah, you're not sucking the fat out of me, bro.
Don't you want your waist snatched?
Nah, see, I don't even see. Nah, see that right there just lets me know that it ain't for me.
You know, the thing is, I would probably never have to do it. But he's
Negro.
If you want to suck all that out of you like that, he's trying to get young girls because he's trying to look younger.
Green, you could use it. Like you could go and get it done today.
I can drop 50 pounds in 2 months. It's easy for me.
Let me see you do it.
I've already dropped 10 in the past week. I'll drop 40. You gonna pay me? I was only going to do 20 more, but I'll drop another 50.
RG, this is not a bet that you want to take.
Because he can.
No, because he does cocaine. And it's easier for people to lose weight.
But I've had a trainer before.
That's why he loses weight. I lost 10 pounds yesterday.
So the question in the comment, Sherry said, would you get plastic surgery, period, as a man? I say no. I'm not with it. Green?
I'm not paying for it ever. So
we're not talking about paying for it.
Paying for it, Green. It's would you do it?
It's about your principles.
If it was paid for. It was paid for in full. All you had to do is show up. Would you do it?
Not if I'm in my 50s. I'm not going to do it now because I mean,
like you would do it in your 50s.
If possibly.
This nigga got more excuses, more.
You don't ever need to go to court and get on the stand. You don't never need to go to court.
It's a scenario. Like, I mean, like, do I have a healthy rotation, or am I with even one woman that I really want to be with? He's trying to bag young single girls. Because if he was trying to deal with girls 35, 40 years old, he wouldn't be tripping on his gut like that. If he lost 40 pounds,
he would probably because he was making a lifestyle change, and that was just some weight that he could not get rid of. So he went and got it sucked out. I don't see nothing wrong with it.
Well, that ain't no weight. He's just sucking the fat out. You know what I'm saying?
But he's lost, what do you say, 40 pounds?
40 pounds.
Right. So I'm saying that was just fat he was sucking out. Lipo, you just removing fat. So, you know what I mean? That sagging.
That was the stubborn fat that he couldn't get rid of.
Right. But I'm saying 54, if you dating women 40 and up, they're not going to trip on that because every single dude they talk to, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no.
I mean, they might because it has become a
old.
fitness world. Everybody is fitness is in shape. So you got some 40 and 50-year-old that's got six packs and looking good.
It
so
ain't a whole lot of 50. It's some,
you're right. Competition.
It ain't a whole lot of 50-year-olds with six packs though. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention, I'll take it even further. A 40-year-old woman is not on your six pack like a 20-year-old woman. So 40-year-old woman will see what you got going on. She wants you to have a nice body, but I'm saying you as a man is a lot more important to a 40-year-old woman than a 20-year-old girl. You don't gotta have nothing if you got a six pack and a nice body. She young and hot. You know, she just ready to screw whoever she looks good. The woman he should.
Let me just tell you, if you're in your 20s, you don't care about whether you have a six pack or all of that. They are worried about what his pockets are like.
They're more worried.
They do not care what their face look like. They don't care what your body look like.
No, face.
They don't care if you have a body. You could just have a head. But as long as you rich with that head, then you could get any girl you want in their 20s. Any girl.
No, hell no. A girl in her 20s is not fucking with no. A girl in her 20s is not fucking with
you see the type of guys that are getting girls? Do you see the type of young rappers?
Not fucking with no fat old
do you see the type of young rappers
like that are all day? Like, no, it don't go down like that.
Okay.
A girl in her 20s is not.
So Green.
Okay. Because
he
knows he's been a girl in his 20s. So
I've been with a million girls, and I know.
But I have been a girl in my 20s, so I'm telling you what it is. It's about money. It ain't about look.
You're out of the game.
Not about
so
look.
Green, you think it's
and you haven't had a 20-year-old since you've been 20 years old. So okay.
So Green, I had to mute your mic.
He's single right now.
Okay, so this is what I needed to know. So Green, you're saying that it's purely his inspiration is purely getting younger girls.
It has to be.
Okay, so again,
he can get a grown woman.
Okay, so again,
hell yeah, he can.
So
that's the flex.
So the question.
What does that mean?
That means
so the question remains.
He meets. You know,
he's been a radio jock for 50 years. Right. What is that? How is that impressive?
So hold on, time out. So the question remains, Green, you are not opposed to getting any form of plastic surgery.
He's not. As long as it's paid.
That is my question. Yes or no? Would you get your?
I'm not saying a man should never do it.
And we're not talking about who would pay for it. We're talking about, are you opposed to getting any?
No, I'm not opposed to. Like, do I? Basically, is that how you look down on them for doing it? No, I don't.
I don't look down on them.
You said it's feminine. It's a girl thing.
That's not looking down. That's just feminine.
You're right. I mean,
I agree with Green. I don't see nothing wrong.
I don't look down on. I don't think it's a. I mean, it's technically
it's a whoever can afford it thing.
I can't even say it's feminine because he's caring about his appearance. You know what I'm saying?
I guess it's feminine to care about your appearance. You got to look right.
Get in the gym, bro.
Going to Showtime, but I'm just
no. Get in the gym. You work out.
Why?
You lose that 40.
It's a faster way. It's a faster way. That's like saying put all your food in the oven instead of using the microwave.
The oven is better. The food is better when it comes out of the oven.
But no, you're gonna do it the fastest way. You want it fast.
It depends on what you're cooking.
What'd you say, 54? He 54. Don't have time to try to work this off. You gotta do it fast.
No, the thing is,
I got some living to do. I got some living to do. I ain't got time to be in the gym. Who wants to be a gym rat?
No, he is a
Lots
gym
of
rat.
people.
He worked.
He lost 40 pounds
anymore.
That don't mean he was a gym rat. He could have just changed his diet.
He's not fat anymore. It's just that the extra hanging stuff he wanted to get rid of, and that's what I said. For him to do that, I'm telling you, he's targeting young girls or boys if that's what he's into. But because I'm them New York dudes, Mr. C, all them, I don't trust none of them. You know what I mean? but he's in the young.
Why can't he just be targeting girls? Why does it has to be an age bracket of girls he's looking for?
Because he's 54. Like I said,
How many 20-year-olds gonna want a 54-year-old man just because he has a good body? Like his pockets on swole.
Say it again.
How many 20-year-olds would want a 54-year-old man just because he has a nice body?
None. But if you want to compete,
that's my point.
But if he wants to compete with the guys they like, which are the 25, 21-year-old young boys.
So is he rich?
He's probably, I'm pretty sure he does very well.
Oh, well, yeah, then he can bag him. He definitely
right. But I'm saying, but that young girl, she is into looks more than a grown 40-year-old woman. Every woman is into looks, don't get it twisted. But a 21-year girl is focusing more on that. She's more, you know what I mean? What's the word? She's shallow, I guess, more naturally. You know what I mean? Even men and women are more shallow at a younger age.
Finances is a factor at all in a 20-year-old's life.
Not. It's always a factor, but not to a 40-year-old. Nowhere near. I remember you told us a story back when you might have been a teenager.
I don't even.
Matter of fact, you told me the story before.
City girls, do you not listen to what they're talking about? They want men with money. They don't talk about your body.
20 years
they don't care about your body. They want men with money. Megan Thee Stallion's in her 20s.
She's early. She's probably how old is she?
They want men with money, Green. I'm telling you what it is, okay? I'm a woman and I know. I'm a woman and I've been 20 and I know. And I don't care if you was deaf, blind, short, tall, fat. It was all about money.
Okay, well, like Megan Thee Stallion, those girls are street runners. A girl in college, like
Megan Thee Stallion is in college.
Was a college student.
Okay, Megan Thee Stallion is in college.
College boys,
Megan Thee Stallion is in college though.
Megan Thee Stallion is in college. She's a college student. She became a rapper.
You think none of them college boys hit that ass?
Probably, I don't know.
Right, and they don't got nothing. That's who she's actually attracted to. You know what I'm saying? Now, if she's dealing with some old rich niggas, that's
who she's attracted to. She just got out of. She was with Moneybagg Yo. She was with Tory Lanez, and she's attracted to college boys.
You know what I mean? Both of them in shape. Like, what are you talking about?
All right, so let's move on a little bit. We've talked about Funkmaster Flex far too long than I've ever wanted to talk about Funkmaster Flex
and his life.
Right, or just talked about Lipo longer than I've ever wanted to talk about Lipo. So let's move on just a little bit. We got more news to talk about. This story about Cynthia Bailey. Have you heard about this? Well, Cynthia Bailey is suing her ex-husband, Peter Thomas, for $170,000. Now, apparently, you know, Peter is an entrepreneur. He has restaurants. He had a restaurant in Charlotte. He had a restaurant in Atlanta, and now he has a restaurant in Miami. Right.
What's up?
Well, Cynthia, who is now married, remarried, she's not with him anymore. She says that she loaned him $170,000 while they were together to start his restaurant business.
Together?
They've been split for years, haven't they?
This is about to be a problem. You said while they were together?
I'll read the story to you.
Okay.
So we're clear. Just so we're clear. The ex-couple shared much of their relationship on the hit reality show, including their collaboration on Peter's Bar One Atlanta. Reportedly, to help her ex's lounge come to fruition, Cynthia loaned him $170,000 to purchase the space, and now she wants her money back. So maybe they weren't together when he got the loan from her. She spoke about it, saying, "We actually have unfinished business. I'm his partner at Bar One Atlanta. We're building it out now. This was a project that we started while we were together." So they started working on it together and kind of put it on hold while they were kind of going through their separation. They finalized their divorce in 2017. They've had their ups and downs. And of course, Bar One in Atlanta has gone through foreclosure. I think Bar One in Charlotte has gone through a foreclosure. And now the only one that he has.
He owned the buildings.
He owned I don't know if he owned the buildings or not. I'm not sure.
Foreclosure, that's building.
Atlanta was foreclosed. I don't know about Charlotte or what's going on in Miami.
Miami.
Right.
Miami's still open?
Miami's still open, yes.
Okay.
Cynthia, of course, is now remarried. She has a whole new life, whole new relationship, but she wants her bread. So the question is she right for asking for this money back, being that they were once married, they were once in a relationship, they were once lovers and friends and all of this? Does she have any right to ask for her money back?
I think if she gave the money while they were married, then you should have asked for that in the divorce.
Right. That was about to go straight there. Yeah.
Like anything you wanted, that should have happened in 2017. I think you need to just take an L on that one.
Yeah. Okay.
But you know, she just had this extravagant wedding. She needs that money back.
Right. So is it okay to loan money to somebody that you are married to?
That you're married to?
I mean, it's not really loaning them money.
Right. I don't know how. I mean, so you just say.
I mean, it's obvious that she was the breadwinner because, of course, I mean, they're both on the show, but Cynthia apparently was the breadwinner in the relationship, and he probably came to her with this idea saying, "I want to open this restaurant."
Well, I can understand that. Then,
is it right to loan money in this because this is a business venture to someone that you are married to?
I agree. I think you can. Like, if he has a business idea and you know she has the money, but like, look, this is the idea. We could do this. We could do a bar one in Atlanta. Here's the thing. You know, you got the money. Then you'll get your money on the back end. Blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, if it's for business, why not?
Well, I know marriage law, so there is no loaning your spouse money. Everything is half. So
you've been divorced 2 times, so of course you
right.
There is no. Actually, you're the expert, Green. So give us some insight.
Right. Did she give it to him while they were married or after? Because I think they were still friends.
They were definitely still friends,
but they weren't divorced.
Right, they weren't divorced.
She should have asked for it.
Either way, they were still married. She gave him the money. She got to take that L.
Because she could have asked for it in the divorce decree.
Right. Yeah. Like she should have handled that. She's 100% correct. Yeah.
So she's short.
She out back like the steakhouse.
$170,000.
What do you think, Joe?
I think she's short. Yeah, I think she's short. Yeah, I think she's short. Like I think Peter is a New York City slickster, and I think he knew that going into this. Like
he won't gonna never pay her back.
Nah, he ain't had no intentions of paying that money back. Like he ain't have no intentions of paying that money back.
Why is she asking for it now?
Right.
What made you wake up and say, you know what? I want my $170,000 back.
I mean, but if somebody owe you $170,000, like, and he flourishing down in Miami,
no, he don't owe you nothing. Y'all was married.
If in her mind, he owes it to her.
Right, I guess so. Right.
If you think somebody owes you $100,000,
hold on. But didn't you say they're about to do something in Atlanta again? Oh.
No. I said that the Atlanta joint has been foreclosed on.
Oh, so they can't do nothing.
Nah, Atlanta is a wrap. Charlotte is a wrap. All he has now is Miami.
So she wants the money from the Miami club.
She wants it from wherever you can get it from.
The club or restaurant?
It's
a bar,
lounge,
right? Yeah. Lounge. Did you ever go when it was in Atlanta?
I've never been.
Yeah, I know in Charlotte it was in Uptown. I never went, but it was in Uptown Charlotte, and it seemed like it was pretty nice from the pictures that I see. But Peter is one of those people. I think he always finds a way to get his hands on money. Like you know those people that he got a mean talk game.
Yeah, not the back of the Funkmaster Flex. Like boom, him right there. He's not dealing with 21-year-old girls. He can still pull a pretty 40-plus-year-old woman. No, they're not stressing a little bit of gut. You see what I'm saying? This is a perfect example. Cynthia's gorgeous. You know what I'm saying? You think she can't find she can say I only want 6 packs.
Well, she's married now.
Stressing no damn 6 packs.
You say this, but I watched the show and see her struggled love life until she met this man and her heartbreak and her loneliness. So she couldn't have any man that it's like, I don't know. You live in a delusional world. Like, I don't know what you be seeing.
Who would break Cynthia's heart, though?
You mean she couldn't have no man? What you mean?
She was lonely. She wanted a man.
She wasn't lonely by choice.
No, she was in failed relationships. Before she got married, she was in other relationships.
She was married to Leon, the actor Leon.
Right.
From the
I don't think they were ever married though. Were they married?
They got a baby together. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying she was in other relationships. She ain't never been.
She was in other relationships since Peter. Before she just got married, that they just didn't work out.
Right, but what are you saying? I mean, I don't get what are you saying? She still was attracting men, and I'm pretty sure they all had some type of status with them. She's not dealing with no guy to work at McDonald's. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I
know what you're saying.
She can still get a guy.
You're right, Green.
I'm just saying a woman like her is not stressing your six pack. She wants a mental connection. She wants, you got some, some dollars, all of that. I'm just saying young girls are superficial. That's the word I was looking for earlier.
Okay. All right. I guess we can.
Yeah.
Sure. I guess we can go with that. So good luck to Cynthia on getting that money, but
yeah,
I don't think she has a chance in hell of getting that bread back.
Yeah,
nah,
it's obvious just because that extravagant wedding is now gone that you're trying to recoup some of them that money.
Yeah.
I will say that you said she's remarried, right?
She just got married.
If I was her husband, I'd be pissed off about this. I know that damn much.
Okay, so unpack that a little bit. Why would you be pissed off?
I was thinking that too.
You should have came after this before I got involved with you. Like you making me, because that makes him look weak.
Like we need this 170,000.
Right. Yeah, like no, I got it, even if I don't got it. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody think you need money. You with me now. So she don't respect her husband. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh my Lord. See, no. Showtime, why did
you don't respect him? Because he's not making her respect him. That's the key.
Maybe she just wants her bread.
He probably approved.
He
probably said, "Baby, go ahead, do you." But
no, he's not that type.
He was a man's man.
Like,
no, you're not going for that. Or I'll leave you alone while you pursue that situation. I got nothing to do with you. That makes him look like a horrible husband. That's not cool. Now, granted, I'm pretty sure he told her it was cool. But she doesn't. She don't respect him.
Do you know who her husband is?
She shouldn't be showing her ex-husband no energy. But her husband.
Do you know who her husband is? Do you know who her husband is?
No, who is it? It don't really matter. But
I mean, because he's not. He trust and believe. He's very vocal. A real man, broke or rich. You're not showing your ex-husband no energy. He's not showing him no energy. His name is not on no paperwork. Cynthia went and did this. He didn't do nothing.
Right. No, I said that if her new husband should have been like, when she came to him, I'm assuming she asked. I'm assuming.
Not asked or just told her what her intentions were.
Right.
In the comments, let us know what your thoughts are on this. Keep going, Green. In the comments, let us know what your thoughts are.
If he was a strong, masculine man, he would have been like, okay, I understand you want your money, but we're married now. So you're not showing that man any.
Why does it have to be his way instead of the way she wants to do it?
Because he's the man. He's the man, and she's supposed to follow.
Showtime, what's the next story, please?
Now, granted, I'm pretty sure because he's a beta simp.
Right.
He told her to go ahead and do what you want to do, honey. But I'm telling you,
he's not
like right now, there's a picture of Peter and Cynthia on my screen. That ain't supposed to be happening.
They were married. So he found a picture.
But this is only coming up because
hold on. The husband,
Cynthia didn't post the picture. I'm 100%.
You do know Showtime posted this picture, right? You know Cynthia didn't put the picture over here.
You think we're the only people covering the story?
Cynthia did not do this. This was Showtime doing. Cynthia's not a part of
it. You think we're the only blog covering this story, girl? Huh?
Cynthia.
The picture's not supposed to be there. She didn't put it there. Showtime did.
There are several media outlets covering this story, and they're all going to use a picture similar to this one. So
hold on. Time out. So Green, let me ask you this because I know that you are serious about your money, and I know that you are the 99.9% of the decisions that you make are about money and income. $170,000 is not no chump change. So you're telling me, hold on. So you're telling me, DJ Green, that if this was you, if the roles were reversed and you and your ex-wife had a business venture together, right? And actually y'all have several business ventures together, right?
Well,
correct.
I have everything.
Okay, that's
and
fine.
I have everything, but
okay, that's fine. So if you and your ex, this guy's crazy. You and your ex had a business venture together, and there was $170,000 on the line, and you were getting married or in another serious relationship. You're going to walk away from $170,000. I know you. I know you personally. So please answer this truthfully, sir.
I'm not going to get married until I'm finished with that situation. Which is what she should have did.
Omar would have told me, you better go get that money. He owe you that money. You better go get that money.
I think Jay said it best.
Go get that money.
It's about the business.
$170,000, y'all.
170,000 that she has no right to even get, and she knows she's not going to get. And I'm pretty sure she told her lawyer.
It doesn't mean that she can't want it. It doesn't mean she can't. She might not get it, but that doesn't mean she cannot want her money back.
She feel like she's entitled to it.
Or maybe she's entitled to a pension from Peter.
Nah, I don't even keep up with them or watch the show, but I don't think she.
You said did what?
He said she wants some attention from Peter
because her husband's weak.
No.
You need to know who her.
She ain't getting this money.
Mike Hill is not weak. He is very vocal. He checks her. He
ain't checking her if they're on my screen right now.
Well,
and
I'm
she's
gonna tell
coming
you,
after that
I'm
man,
in a relationship, and if my ex,
you can lay with every day.
If my ex told me 170,000, I'm gonna want my bread too.
Yeah,
because if we were friends and we were cool, if me and my ex were friends and cool, because I've been on vacations with my ex, with Omar and his girl. Like, so we went cool, and if he needed money and he had a business,
well, that's because y'all are swingers, but that's a different
story. I gave him 170,000, and the business didn't take off. I want my money back. Who wouldn't want their money back?
Would not approve of you loaning him $170,000. Well, I hope he wouldn't.
The show proves it when they go into the venue looking for the venue in Atlanta, and they're walking around, and he's asking for money. So the show shows you him wanting to borrow this money from her. And
Peter wanted to borrow the money.
Right.
But you said this when they're still married, right?
Yeah, they weren't divorced until 2017.
Right, they were married.
But they were married.
Right. I would say if the man was whatever guy might
because they were married, she can't want her money back.
She can want it all she wants. I'm saying
we're not talking about whether she's going to get it back or not. We're saying, do you understand her desire to have her money back?
I understand her desire, yes.
And if that was you and you had gave your ex 170,000 before y'all got divorced, would you want your 170,000 back?
What the desire? Yeah, it would be there. Am I going to pursue it if I'm married to another woman?
Try to get your money? Would you try to at least?
If I'm married to someone else, no. But me, I'm not going to get married to someone else until I handle that situation, because I know that vice versa.
Well, we don't know.
I would feel very disrespected. I would end the relationship. You know what I'm saying? You're not.
Could have been in the works way before her marriage. She could have just filed though. They could have been gathering information and everything. This could have. She was
just married. What, 2 months ago? Maybe.
Yeah, she just got married.
Right. So this could have been.
And if I was her husband, because one, she's famous, so I know when she files a lawsuit, it's going to be headline.
Right.
It ain't going to be no, and she's married to this man. No, I ain't your husband until you ain't chasing no man for no money. You know what I mean? She might not want to get with Peter or nothing, but the fact that she's showing the energy. I'm going to give you a good example. Another famous person, Khalees and Nas. Khalees does not give a damn about her husband. She probably don't even like the way they got look. She probably don't like nothing about him. Khalees, for her to be keeping her son from Nas and doing all that, that's because she still wants Nas. Or either she wants him or she just wants to get on their skin. Either way, she got energy for Nas. And she don't care nothing about her husband. He's a nobody. You know what I mean? She's never gonna get Nas again.
But I don't even think you can say that. Number one, I don't even know what the Khalees and Nas custody situation is currently. I know what it was in the past.
Khalees been married, dog, for years.
I know she's been married, but I don't think it's fair to necessarily speak on that without a true timetable of. I mean, I'm pretty sure that Nas has seen and they've been through the court proceedings and all of that stuff. So I don't think that's a fair comparison because we don't necessarily know what's going on.
But I say it's fair. She's still showing that if a woman's keeping your child from you, she's.
But you're comparing. Okay, so here's the thing, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna move on because I've been waiting for you to make that point. I knew you were gonna make that point, but I think this Cynthia Bailey situation with Peter is totally different than let's say a custody situation or a child support situation between two people who had a relationship and they have a child together. This is business. Like Cynthia Bailey in herself is a business. Like I'm pretty sure that she employs other people, right? And she has a Cynthia Bailey, whatever she has going on. So she has to keep in mind in this pandemic specifically, like how to maintain her business. Like you're not going to let anybody owe your business $170,000. I don't care if it's Peter. I don't care if it's your mama. I don't care who it is.
Her sister, her daughter.
If you owe me 170, like you got to come up off that bread. Simple and I think that's all that this is. But I don't want to stay too long on this. So RG, let's get into let's do Love Line. We got Love Line?
I do. All
right, cool. So This is the part of the show where we do Rich Girl's Love Line Letter of the Week. If you have a relationship issue, if you have an issue where you feel like we can help you out, feel free to email us, to contact us at talkofthetownunfiltered@gmail.com. We love getting these letters. We sort through these letters. RG really sorts them and tells us what they are every week. So please hit us up, or you can DM us on Instagram at Talk of the Town Unfiltered. Shoot us a DM because we want to help you solve your love line issue. RG, what you got?
Yes, and I am a relationship expert.
You say am? You said am. Just hold on once. Am. You sounded like a slave.
You've been waiting to get me because I got you earlier.
You sounded like a complete slave.
You got me.
Am. Okay, go ahead.
You got me. You got one.
My bell is over there.
One.
Okay, go ahead. Thank you. Give yourself the bell. Thank you. Go ahead.
Okay, because I am a relationship expert.
Thank you.
Just really listen to what I'm saying. Okay. All right.
Okay. Sure.
It says, I hope y'all can help me because right now I'm heartbroken and don't know what to do. I've been dating a married man for over a year. I met him at a club. We went out on a date the next day. He told me he was married, but they were having problems and talking divorce. They have 2 kids and he wants to make sure they're straight. I just don't understand why after a year he hasn't left yet. Why on holidays do y'all play happy family? I have only been dating this man. I want us to start a family and our life together. I've invested a year and 3 months. How can I just walk away? What should I do?
Okay, well, you're the relationship expert. I'll let you go first.
No, well, I like when you guys go first.
Okay, all right, Green, go first.
Best for last.
I mean, she needs to look in the mirror and reevaluate her thought process. And
Meaning what?
Why? Okay. Well, let's say she was just very attracted to the guy, right? And he said, "I'm leaving my wife." After a few months, it should have been okay. You moved out of their house by now. Why are you still there? 15 months later. You know what I'm saying? Like, she needs to really find out what's wrong with her. Like, she needs to look in her soul and like, why am I being a bonehead and chasing behind this dude who's never leaving his wife? He probably doesn't even have his wife. They're probably a happy family. You see what I'm saying? If he told her, I'm about to leave my wife, that means in the next few months, you're going to be getting your own place. That's what I would think, right?
Him, right?
Right.
Yeah, him. He's supposed to be leaving the house, or the wife getting out one. But they still live together. So after 90 days, she should have realized, okay, this is some bullshit.
But he has children, and she said he wants to make sure that the children are straight. So that's why he just didn't pop up and just leave. I'm assuming
that's false. That's not true.
Huh? You think it's just an excuse?
He's lying. He has a happy family. He's not even leaving his wife. Like, most married men at least are honest and say, "Look, yeah, I'm cool. You just gonna be my jump off," and girls just be with it. But
is that what you did when you were married?
No, I'm just saying. I know.
Is that what you did when you were married?
No,
most men are honest and they tell you they're married and you're gonna be my jump. You said most men are honest and they're gonna tell you you're gonna just be my jump off. That's what they said.
They don't use the term "you're gonna be my jump off."
We can women jump for that with no hopes of ever having him. I'm sure they jump on that.
Shit happens every day. But I'm saying this dude is actually lying to her, which should be the turn. That should be why she shouldn't still be around. Now, the women that just agree to it, yeah, they be around for a long time just because they stupid. They don't think I'm thinking they're smart. They dummies. You know what I mean? But for them to agree to it,
the side chicks are dummies.
Complete dummies. Yeah. Now, the woman that's being lied to, she's a dummy because why did she realize after 3 months, like, this guy's lying to me? You see what I'm saying?
You probably started having feelings for him.
Okay, you got to cut them off.
Because she just wanted to believe. Maybe he's gonna leave this month.
Right.
Okay, he's gonna leave this month. Okay, I bet you next month he's really gonna leave.
Right. And until the holidays come around and he can't see her until December 26th. or the day after Thanksgiving on February 15th.
You know,
which
I got
is
the kids. You know, I can't leave. I got to be with my kids on Christmas and watch them open the Christmas gift. You know, I can't leave. I don't even talk to her. She be downstairs. I just be in there with the kids. That's what he's feeding her.
Jade said side chicks helps relationships.
It helps the main relationship. It don't help the side chicks relationship.
Oh wow.
Oh wow, that one caught you for a loop, huh? You weren't expecting.
You weren't expecting me to say that?
No. She wasn't expecting that comment from her cousin to say that. Oh wow.
I take it her cousin's married.
No, I'm just.
Don't worry about it. Anyway. Side chicks can be good for the core relationship. The side chick the side chick always loses, and it's hard for her self-esteem.
So Green. So let's reel it back in.
Music saying, "Girl, you can do this." All of that shit destroys a woman's brain. Being a side chick fucks a woman's head up. You're not happy doing that. Don't listen.
Okay, so what's your advice for her, Green?
Leave the niggas. Change your phone number. Leave him alone.
She's in love with him though.
Yeah, I mean, you know that's not easily done. Like,
you know what I mean?
You just telling her to just change the number and just stop. You know, women just can't do that like that. It's not that simple.
Well, she needs to figure it out. You know what I mean?
Like, this is why she's asking us.
But that's why I said,
out.
Let me go back. I said, look in the mirror, because she needs to realize that it's something. Her self-esteem is so low. Why are you still dealing with this guy? Something is wrong with her.
See, your problem is you're saying, why are you still dealing? The problem is, why were you ever dealing with the marriage?
Okay. Come through.
Right.
Come through, RG.
Why did you open your legs in the first place? You are correct. She should have never
in the immortal words of Kim Zolciak, keep your legs closed to marry a man. That's what
like I said, you are but only dummy. And I don't even want to be mean to the dummies. Those women's self-esteem is just so low. They think of themselves as nothing. And it gets worse when you have these music and TVs acting like, oh girl, you could be the side chick. Those side chicks, it looks good on TV, but them girls be crying at night. They be drunk, every day. Like, stop. Everybody need to stop. That's not okay to be a side chick. You're going to be miserable. It's not okay to be a slut. You're going to be miserable. All that shit, y'all women ain't built for all of that. Y'all not built for that. You know what I'm saying? Look, like she writing this letter to us. We gotta save her life. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm willing to help.
We got other things we could be doing, but we gotta save her life.
We have to save her life. We gotta save her
life. You know what I mean? It feels good, but goddamn.
Jay said the side niggas can help too.
That's all I'm saying. She said side nigga help too.
Right. That's what Jay said. So I wonder. So Jade, are you saying that the side chick should get a side dude? Is that?
That'll fuck her brain up.
That's the problem. Now, if she shouldn't be messing with him, but she said she's only dealing with him. So he goes home to
his wife and kids, and she goes home to four walls.
Right.
That's a terrible life to live, boy.
Yeah, like I said, but the media, especially in our culture, they'll hype it up. Oh, the side chick, girl, I'm the side chick. He bought me this or what. And
I don't think she's genuinely in love with this guy.
No, she might be, which is gonna mess her up even more. You see what I'm saying? She's an emotional wreck. You understand what I'm saying? Being an emotional wreck is not good for anybody, man or woman. But she needs to stop opening her legs to that man. Try to
I agree.
Single man, and for real, it sounds like she's not even messing with nobody else.
She said that. She said that.
He got her mind going. You know what I mean?
She said, "I am not messing with nobody else." Like
she said that several times.
He got her mind going.
So let me ask this, RG. I'll ask you. Well, I ask you and Green this. So, what if he starts to show that he is willing to leave his wife and family to be with her? What if he starts to give her, like Green said, what if he does move out?
He's been doing that the whole time. Now,
what if he does move out?
Does move out. If he cheated with you, he'll cheat on you.
Not necessarily.
I don't believe there's a no win in this situation. She's gonna always have doubts in her mind when he goes out. If he doesn't come back early, it's always gonna be a cheating thing to her because she knows you did it with me.
She knows how grimy he is, right?
Right. So it's never gonna work. That's why you don't mess with a married man. Period. So the only thing that you can do now is leave him alone.
Rich girl's right. I would say
Leave
I won't
him
say
alone.
there's a. I just won't
I
say
know
there's
it's
a
hard
0%
to do
chance of a work. I say maybe a 10%. It's unlikely.
It's unlikely.
It's highly unlikely.
It's
But I won't
unlikely.
say there's never a chance for it to work if he actually leaves his wife. He might actually love her more. See, that's the thing. Is it one of those situations where this man isn't sleeping with his wife, or he sleeps with her once a month
It
and he's sleeping with her?
absolutely could be, but that doesn't mean he's gonna leave. It
True.
absolutely, she might not be sleeping with him. They're bickering. All of that could all be true.
But that don't mean he's gonna leave.
But that does not mean he's going anywhere.
Because his kids,
And
he got 2 kids there.
he's showing you after a year and 3 months, he's not going nowhere.
Right? Yeah, I agree. He's not gonna move out, so it don't matter.
Yeah, she definitely got
His wife got to kick him out. You know what I'm saying?
What do you think, Shell?
Hold on. Jay said, no, I'm saying that side niggas and side chicks have relationships at times. And if you really don't have time, a side relationship may be what you want. Okay. All right.
Yeah, to each his own. Hey,
Whatever floats your boat.
Whatever floats your boat.
Right. No, I think she gotta cut him off. As hard as it might be for her, because she's obviously in love with this man and in love with being comfortable for a year and 3 months. He's probably taking care of her. He probably, kicking off a little bit. They probably, going out and doing a little something.
You really be
Right.
though?
And then she
How
goes home
happy
and
could
takes
you
20
really
shots
be?
of Patron and smokes a million blunts.
But how happy could you really be not being able to spend holidays with the person you love?
Right.
How happy is that? What you want is that's the type of relationship you want. That you got to be alone watching TV on Thanksgiving.
Lifetime.
Like that's not what relationships are.
Right.
But like I said, I'll let her know this. You're not alone. There's a million other dummies out here.
You definitely
There's millions of dummies out here.
definitely got some company, but
You are not alone.
Jay, she's definitely in love. But she gotta, you gotta figure it out. You gotta get about that thing. You gotta get about that thing. Because
it's gonna be hard, but you can do it.
Yeah.
You can do it.
But on that comment, she said if she was having fun, it's okay. Women don't have fun that long. If a woman having fun, she might do it a few times. She's not going to be dealing with year and 15 months. It's not possible. She can't have fun that long.
And what we didn't mention
after a while.
What we didn't mention about is that she's going through this situation in COVID. So they probably aren't able to have any type of fun. He's probably not able to do the things that he was doing before because of COVID. So they're probably like
that definitely probably put a damper on that.
Yeah, so that's probably why she's writing this letter, because COVID came in and kind of swooped through.
And he's more of a family man. That's
right.
The family part. That's why she's like, now y'all acting like y'all a happy family.
Right.
And all she gets is wood, and he leaves.
And bubble gum.
That's the thing. He don't even get to spend the night. Like, you know how depressing that is for these women? Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Women don't ever talk about how depressing that stuff is. You know what I mean?
But that's what I'm saying. Why would you want that? Why are you even settling for that month after month? That's not like you. No, you gotta leave.
Yeah, baby girl, you gotta get out of here. Yeah, you gotta get out of here. I think the consensus between us, and this is rare that we all agree. You got to get up out of there. You have to get up out of there. So thank you for that love line letter, RG. If you all want to have us help you with your love life, help you with the drama that's going on in your love life, the problem that you're having, feel free to email us, all three of us, because it's the group effort.
Like, if you know one of us better than others, you can DM one of us.
Yeah, you can definitely DM us personally. Yeah, you can definitely DM at Showtime Says, at VA Rich Girl, at I am DJ Green, or at Talk of the Town Unfiltered. Shoot us your DMs on the gram, and we can help you through your love. We really, really want to help people out, because we feel like through this COVID situation, relationships need to be saved.
Yes.
People need to be helped, and we are here to help you.
And me being a relationship expert in a relationship for 17 years, I can do that. I am qualified to give advice. So send the letters in, and I will, do all that I can do to help you.
Okay. All right, cool.
Thank you, Rich Girl.
You're welcome.
Thank you for that. We appreciate it. We really appreciate that. All right, so let's move on to the next part of the show. We got to do one
gotta go.
Yeah, let's do one gotta go.
Gotta go.
Let's do one gotta go. So this one gotta go, I'll say it's dedicated to Jay-Z. You may not know that tomorrow is Jay-Z's birthday. December 4th is Jay-Z's birthday. So the one gotta go for tonight is dedicated to Jay-Z. and we have to choose between people who have been associated with Mr. Carter. So one got to go. I'll let you guys choose between these 4 wonderful, great individuals. Between Kanye West, who had an album with Jay-Z called Watch the Throne. Jay-Z has produced, he has produced, I'll take a bell. He has produced dozens of songs for Jay-Z, including on the Blue. And can I say just real quick, let me just focus in.
I think it's gonna be unanimous, but go ahead.
Hold on real quick. Just notice, I didn't mean to do that. Just notice the albums in the background. I have The Blueprint back there tonight, and I also have Reasonable Doubt, which is a sealed copy of Reasonable Doubt that's never been opened. I got it as a gift a couple of years ago, and I never opened it. So yeah, this is in honor of Jay-Z. Jay-Z is going to be 50 something tomorrow, but the albums up tonight are dedicated. And if you haven't noticed, I do 2 different album covers every single week. You've never noticed?
Never paid no attention.
Really? I do 2 different albums every single week.
Never paid attention.
Okay.
Well, I look at myself. I don't even look at y'all.
Okay.
I stare at myself on the screen.
That's fine. So one got to go. We have, somebody said, is that Tierra Marie? No, that's not Tierra Marie. You get a bell.
You gotta go.
You get a bell. It's absolutely not. So, all right, one got to go. We have to choose between Kanye West, who has several songs and an album with Jay-Z. He is on the Blueprint. He's on, I believe he's on the Black Album. I could be wrong about that, but
he produced on the Black Album.
He produced on the Black Album. There is Christopher the Notorious B.I.G. Wallace, who is one of the greatest rappers of all time, who of course inspired Jay-Z. I would say that if there is no Biggie Smalls, there is no Jay-Z, Sean Carter in the form that we know it. There is Beyonce Giselle Knowles Carter, who is the GOAT of all things. And then there is Rihanna, who is, she's just dope. Who could possibly be pregnant right now. I'll touch on ASAP Rocky.
ASAP Rap.
What?
Right.
I'm not sure, but somebody said.
What happened to the billionaire?
I don't know.
They
what
broke
happened.
up.
They broke up.
A while
she broke with the billionaire.
Mm-hmm.
I thought she was gonna latch on to that.
No, I mean she got her own breast. She's not really concerned about that. Okay, so let's do one gotta go. We'll start with DJ Green. Out of these 4 individuals, who and all of their work, when I say all, I mean everything they've ever touched in their career has got to go. DJ Green.
Even though, well, first of all, I love Rihanna with a passion. That was never going to happen. Beyonce, that's never going to happen. So it was between Biggie and Kanye West. Now, Kanye has he probably has 10 songs to every track Biggie did, but I'm still getting rid of him. So
you're getting rid of Mr. West.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, he's got to go.
Wow. You're getting rid of Kanye West.
He's got to go.
Including
everything.
Old Kanye.
Everything.
Over
ready to none of his tracks hit like Biggie's, some of Biggie verses, like to the heart.
Wow. Okay, that's a surprise. I wasn't expecting that.
You thought I was gonna drop Biggie?
You were.
I'm not gonna say anything. I wasn't suspecting that. RG.
And he supported Donald Trump. But go ahead.
Kanye West has to go.
Kanye West got to go. Tell me your reasoning for getting rid of
the
Kanye
picture
West.
you chose. That's why he has to go.
Because of the picture.
Right. He has to go.
He has to go. Huh.
He wore a MAGA hat, right?
You say you weren't expecting that. So who do you have, Show?
He must be getting Biggie.
I will never get rid of Christopher Wallace ever.
You give Rihanna, you're crazy.
Rihanna gotta go, bro.
What?
Rihanna gotta go. Over old Kanye. Because if I can't get rid of Kanye I can't get rid of Kanye's old discography. The College Dropout, the Graduation album. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He bugging.
I can't. Green, you're a music lover, Green.
I love Rihanna more.
I love Rihanna too, Green.
So you listen to Rihanna's music more than you listen
all the time.
Oh,
I like Rihanna more than Beyonce. Yeah, I've told y'all that before.
Whoa.
Yes, I love Rihanna too. I want to be her friend. Like I love her.
Yeah, I love her more than Beyonce.
I can't
and
take Rihanna.
I like her style. I like her as a person more than Beyonce too. She's my favorite.
Okay, hey, you're going too far. Okay, with
Right.
I'm saying I know Beyonce is more popular.
Let's not get carried away.
Just leave Beyonce out of it. You love her.
In the comments, let us know. In the comments, let us know on YouTube. Let us know Kanye West, Notorious Big, Beyonce, or Rihanna. There's no way. There is just no way possible that I could put Rihanna above old Kanye. Old Kanye. Now, if we're talking new Kanye, that's a different conversation.
No, we're talking about Kanye.
I can't.
No.
That
even without the MAGA hat,
Showtime, you have to take everything into account. You have to take the old Kanye with all the new stuff too. I've never let him go supporting all of that he's done. You still wouldn't let him go?
I've never heard a Rihanna album in its entirety.
Really?
Oh, I have never heard an entire Rihanna album.
She had good albums,
and I love Rihanna. I'm not saying she doesn't. I love Rihanna. I think she's dope.
Rihanna fan.
I think she's dope. I think she's beautiful. I think she's very sexy. I think she has all of it. And I'm a fan. I wouldn't even say I'm not a fan. I'm a fan. But I don't like
not over Kanye West though.
It seems like everyone is saying Kanye. It seems like everyone is saying Kanye other than you.
Nope. JJ said bye Riri. I'm with
JJ,
you,
go on.
Yeah, JJ, that's what I'm talking about.
Good night, JJ.
Over old Kanye? Like, nah, man. Before he got married to the Kardashian Kanye? Nah, bro. I can't.
Rihanna's voice. And I think her voice is better than Beyonce's. Like,
let's not get carried away.
Let me tell you something, Green. We just said you don't have to compare them. You don't have to compare them. It's not no competition. We can like them both, okay?
You just said Rihanna's voice is better than Beyonce's. You're wilding. Like you're wild, son.
Wow, son.
Yeah.
like you said, Rihanna.
And I'm gonna take it further. She has way more swag.
Mute his mic, Showtime, before I go off.
Way more swag.
He's bugging. Like he's
way more swag.
There's
you gotta mute his mic.
Yeah, let's get him muted, please. Yeah,
I'm about to say some cuss words, some new ones, some ones I just put up.
Yeah, there's no way possible that Rihanna's voice is better than Beyonce.
See, I'm not gonna say nothing against Rihanna because I like her too. But people always trying to put them two together. No, don't do that. We can like them both.
Okay, no. Let's do you 1, 2, 3, 4 because we already know who 4 is for me and Rich Girl and who won it. Y'all both probably got Beyonce at 1. I take it.
Yes.
What about who's y'all 2 and 3?
Beyonce.
Beyonce.
He has Rihanna at 4.
Beyonce, Biggie, Rihanna, Kanye.
You said Beyonce who?
Beyonce, Biggie, Rihanna, Kanye.
Okay,
I gotta go Biggie 1. I go Biggie 1.
Mm-hmm.
I go Biggie 1, Beyonce 2, Kanye 3, Rihanna 4.
Green, what you got?
See, this 1, 2, 3 is difficult.
This was your choice. This is what you wanted to do.
This was your game. We're playing your game, and you don't even.
I got Rihanna at 1, so it's really Biggie and Beyonce. That's gonna be a coin toss. I tie for second on them. I can't even put one of them up front because Beyonce has a way much better catalog. But I like hip hop music more. I probably had to put Beyonce. Yeah, it's gonna have to go Rihanna, Beyonce, Biggie. Kanye. You really get from right to left.
No, Courtney, you're wrong.
You're putting Rihanna over Christopher Wallace?
I put over Beyonce.
You put.
I listened to her albums and her.
It's hard to believe he's a DJ.
Right.
Rihanna has bangers. She has it all.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
She has the whole package.
And so does Beyonce.
Yes, they both do. They're
right.
I don't think anyone can really, as far as current, I don't think anybody can say they're not 1 and 2 for real. I just got Rihanna over Beyonce.
Oh no, I can't. They can't be 1 and 2 because Biggie has to be in the top 2. Biggie has to be in the top 2. Biggie has to be 1 or 2.
Right, you got Biggie ahead of you got Biggie second, right? Yeah.
No, I'm saying Biggie has to be in the top 2, and so does Beyonce.
I'm saying top 2 as far as R&B singers, but go ahead.
Oh, you were just doing R&B singers.
Yeah, female R&B singers.
Yeah, I'm not putting Rihanna over Notorious Big or Beyonce.
No, not happening
at all.
She's gonna be sitting right there next to Kanye.
No. All right. Speaking of sitting right next to somebody, let's keep this thing pushing. We have to talk about one of the things that was booming on social media was this situation that happened at the let me get this off the screen. That happened at the restaurant down. I think it was in Houston, I believe. I think it's in Texas. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. Somebody in the comments let me know. The True's Kitchen restaurant, where the owner of the restaurant basically came out and just kind of spazzed out on some of the patrons of the restaurant because they were twerking. And I want to know what you guys think, because instead of doing what would you do, we're going to do something different. We're going to do something called right or wrong. And I want to know, do you guys think that the Tina said it was in Dallas. I'm sorry, Dallas. I'll take a bill. Do you guys think that the owner of this establishment was right or wrong for admonishing these folks who were twerking in the restaurant? Let's take a look.
How that dude stole my name?
I invested a lot of money into buying this building, into developing this concept, so Black people can have somewhere nice to go to, okay? Somewhere where we can feel good about ourselves as a, come on, stop the music, please. Somewhere where our people can feel good about ourselves as a culture, okay? Yeah. No, real talk. And so all this twerking and shit, taking the crime, taking the pink, don't bring it here because we're a restaurant. And so beyond that, 75% of my customers are ladies. And I want men to show respect for themselves for how they carry themselves here. So how can I tell the men to respect themselves and you guys are talking on glass here? If you want to do it, get the fuck out my restaurant. Because I did it for our people and I did it for our culture. So don't do it again. I don't want to hear it. If you don't like it, get out because I don't need your money. I need to provide something for my people. And don't do it again. Thank you.
Don't do it again. Thank you. So my man, he is the owner of the restaurant. He has opened this restaurant, and he said that he was not in favor of these young ladies. There were some young ladies who were standing up on the couch. They were like hands on the window, and they were actually twerking. There was a DJ playing music. The DJ was playing, the hottest twerk music or whatever. And he said that it was not appropriate. Do you guys think that?
Well, we just saw, looks like it was a dinner party or something.
It's a restaurant.
It's a restaurant.
Do you all think that it was, do you think he was right? That's a new segment. Was he right or was he wrong? DJ Green and RG, go.
I think that he was wrong with his delivery. I understand what he's saying. It's a restaurant, not a nightclub. So, you shouldn't be. I understand him not wanting them to do that's his establishment. So it's his rules. But the get the fuck out and all of that, I think he kind of went over the top. His delivery could have been better. What you think?
I think that even though we didn't see it, Showtime said the DJ was playing twerk music.
Well, yeah, he said he wants them to have a fun. He was on TMZ. He said he wants the patrons to have a fun atmosphere, so he does have music. However, it's no dance floor. It's not to stand up and dance. It's just to enjoy music while you're dining.
But I mean, as a DJ, you can't play twerk music and don't expect nobody to twerk. A room full of Black people like that. Well, he needs to be mad at the DJ.
You don't expect to be in a restaurant, just say a fine restaurant, and see a person standing up at the table twerking. You wouldn't expect.
Also, I don't think I'm gonna hear Lil Jon or any twerk music either. You see what I'm saying?
Well, we don't know. They didn't say what song was on.
Showtime did. That's why I said
what song was on.
It was a twerk song. I'm not sure exactly. I didn't say exactly what song.
Because I didn't even see her on the windows or something. I saw her stand up at her table and she put her hands on the table and she just looked back and twerked a little bit.
No, there's another video of her with her hands on her window.
And then all her friends are hyping her up, to twerk, and then he came over there and he went off. But I just think his delivery was wrong. I understand it's his establishment, so it's his rules. You gotta abide by his rules when you enter somebody's business. So I just think if you don't like it, get the fuck out. All of that, I think he.
I think he was wrong because I think his energy should have been towards the DJ. Mm-hmm. I just saw a comment saying that he was playing throw that ass in a circle. What? That's what people are gonna do. The music controls the vibe. That's how they
well,
go.
they were the only ones that wanted to throw their ass in a circle. The other patrons wanted to sit down and just eat their food and dine, and they were the only table that decided to get up and throw their ass in a circle.
And some people feel the music more than others.
Right, he's letting you know
at a
that's
dinner party.
place.
You don't play throw that ass in a circle. You just.
But you can do what you want when you own a business. That's what business owners do. You can make the rules.
So this is the Instagram page. Now, also, let's say this is a restaurant that has Hennessy slushies for sale. You can
because he's catering to his black people, but he wanted upscale. Hennessy is not. I mean, you can go to any fine restaurant and get Hennessy. Hennessy is everywhere.
The Hennessy slushies.
Hennessy slushies.
It's summertime. Why not? Did you see the restaurant? The restaurant is really a fine dining restaurant. Like, for real.
No, the thing is,
I'm trying to find
this girl is he's catering to
Showtime's drunk. That's why he's laughing. Showtime is drunk. That's the only reason why he's laughing, because his restaurant, the reviews on the restaurant is he does have a fine dining restaurant.
It is very.
It's not a nightclub. It doesn't. It's no dance floor. It just has a DJ.
That's what I'm saying. When you go to these, I'm pretty sure both of you been to nice restaurants. They don't play throw that ass in a circle.
I have been to many. I have been to rug spot out here. It's not a club, and he plays nothing but hip hop music. It's
okay, this is what I was looking for.
Does he play throw that ass in a circle?
He plays all hip hop, anything. Megan Thee Stallion, City Girls. They play everything. They play everything. They play everything. They play everything. No matter how loud you get, they still play.
You can't play throw that ass in a circle and not expect women to twerk.
You can.
You get mad that somebody got him in twerk.
You can't.
You can if you own it. You can if you own it.
I'm sorry.
He did. You can't say he can't. You can't say he can't because he did. So he can.
No, he did. He definitely did. So let's look at his.
Can't as if you're wrong.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
People are going to twerk.
Mad at the DJ for playing throw that ass in a circle.
Right. I think he just expect if it's a fine dining restaurant and that's what it's known for.
I've never been to a fine.
Bigger than everything in there. The music controls the entire vibe of everything in the building. I don't care how nice the food is.
Question is, does he have a right to make the rules of his establishment?
That wasn't a question.
I'm asking you. I'm asking you. Does he have a rule? Does he have the right to?
That's a fact. Everyone has the right to do it.
Okay, so if he asked them one time not to do it and you continue to do it, now it's a problem. Do you understand that becomes a problem when I ask you to not do it?
They didn't do it more than once.
Yes, they did do it more than once.
He said, okay, so let's look at the explanation that he gave, and I don't know if y'all can see this, but he gave an explanation.
We can see it
where he said. And this is a long. I'm not going to read all of this because I've been drinking and I'll probably mess up on some words.
I can tell you drunk.
But no, I'm not drunk. I'm definitely not drunk. He said, "I'm laughing because you can't play throw that ass in a circle and expect people not to twerk."
You can.
He says that
everybody don't know throw that ass in a circle.
He said, "But those women definitely did." He said in response to the numerous comments and postings on social media, yada 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 yada. He says when the first incidents occurred, the guests were politely asked to stop and have respect for themselves, right? This is what gets me. He said they asked to have respect for themselves. So basically he's saying that if you twerk, you don't have respect for yourself. The guests at issue were at 3 tables. As this video shows, you will see guests spoken to politely and literally begged to stop standing on our furniture and twerking. There are other videos that show much more of the behavior in the following videos, yada, yada, yada. Later, as another video shows, the customer stood on the seat, placed her hands against the glass window, and began to twerk. He says he was concerned about her falling through the window. He said he addressed the issue twice. The customers no longer deserve the courtesy of kindness. All customers deserve the courtesy of kindness, I think, to a certain degree.
Right.
He says, I expressed in the earlier encounters as it was not meant in disrespect and intentionally ignored. He said it was intentionally ignored. This is when they were told to leave. So he goes on to give his explanation about what happened. He
did an interview on TMZ and he spoke and he pretty much said the same thing, that they weren't respecting themselves because Harvey said, it sounds like you have a problem with women twerking. And he said he absolutely don't have a problem with women twerking. If you're at the club and you're at a party twerking, he said, however, at a restaurant, he doesn't want it at his His establishment.
Served them Hennessy and played twerk music.
No. Time out. No. He served them Hennessy slushies, Green.
Right.
Hennessy.
So when you ask somebody to stop doing something you ask somebody to stop doing something in your establishment and they don't stop.
He should have also told the DJ, don't play no more twerk music.
Okay, but the song only played for 2 minutes. Okay, the song is about 2 minutes long. Okay, so when the song went off, why are you still twerking?
But okay, so
now what are you twerking for?
Twerk music.
Here's my issue. My issue was that as a business owner, he addressed the entire establishment. Whatever concerns or issues that he had should have been
like he was at the table talking. He was talking.
He was talking loud so everyone could hear him. He was talking
loud for everybody to hear, but he was talking to the table.
Right. All of that as a business owner, all of that cursing and all of that talking loud. No, if you have an issue with them, you address it with them. If you want them to leave your establishment, you ask them to leave.
Quietly. You didn't have to make a scene.
That's my issue with that. I'm not saying that he isn't right for wanting a certain decorum in his restaurant. I agree with Green. He should have addressed the DJ and said, "Hey, DJ, 1, 2, 3. Let's not play this twerk music. Let's play some Kenny G. Let's play a little bit of a Jill Scott because that is not going to make people want to twerk."
He can make his own rules. He don't have.
No, he can't. He can't. I'm just saying this is what
done it, but he don't have to do that.
No, he don't have to do nothing.
I want you to play. Throw that ass in a circle, and I want y'all to sit y'all ass in the seat and eat this food. And
throw that ass in a circle, but sit your ass in the seat. They don't even go together.
You're just pissing your customers off.
No, right. I am one that I was working in everywhere. So I would have probably been the one that he would have been asking to sit down.
Absolutely.
The difference is when he asked me the first time to sit down, I'm going to sit down and I'm not standing up.
You don't go into Ruth Chris and they play Future and Lil Jon and the East Side Boys. If you want to be a fine,
they have two different owners. That's why.
If you want to be a fine dining establishment, you can't necessarily play twerk music and expect people not to twerk.
See, y'all just don't have that out there. We have a lot of restaurants. We have a lot of hip hop restaurants that serve fine dining food that are not clubs. They play hip hop music and you just sit at the table, do hookah and whatever, and it's hip hop. I mean, we have a lot of them out here. I don't know if y'all don't do that in Virginia.
They're probably playing regular.
I don't know. They play all the songs. Everything.
Like you're not going to even better. You're not going to play the wobble and nobody gets up. It's just not going to happen.
Right. That's a great example. That's a great example, DJ Green.
Okay, well, you need to come to Atlanta and see that we don't have to stand up on every song. We can go to a restaurant and sit down.
Jade, you make a great point. Fine dining does not include hookah. I'm sorry.
Well, out in Atlanta, it does. I don't know where y'all live at, but in Atlanta, a lot of the fine dining.
Goddammit. Oh my God. That's a lounge.
Look up InstaBlue. In Atlanta. Look up InstaBlue at Atlanta. One of the top spots, one of the top lounges out here. Plays nothing but.
But it's a lounge. You said it's a lounge.
Thank you,
it's a restaurant.
Lounge.
It's a restaurant. No dance floor. It's a restaurant. People go there to eat. You sit outside. You sit inside. Play hip hop. Lights low. Hookah. Expensive restaurant. Y'all don't know fine dining out here. It's totally different than y'all little city towns that y'all are in. Like Virginia don't have fine dining. Virginia wouldn't know what fine dining is.
We don't have fine dining.
No. Cheesecake Factory and PF Chang is not fine dining. We don't have that out
the hell it ain't.
You're correct.
We don't have that out here. We have real expensive, high-class restaurants, high-end restaurants out here. You would never understand that because you live in that little hick town of VA. So you would never understand that type of living.
And I've never left.
We have that here. And definitely fine dining can include hookahs. Definitely, Jade. I know better than you guys, so I don't know.
No, you don't know better than us.
It's not a fine dining.
I wish, Lord, if you ever come out here, I'm gonna take you to InstaBlue and I'm gonna show you.
We've been to Atlanta a million times. There's nobody in the world who has not been to Atlanta. So stop saying if you ever come out.
When you come to Atlanta,
I've been to Atlanta a billion times.
Well, you don't go to the right spot. See, I know all the right spots.
You said if you ever come out here, like it's Brazil, like it's like.
When the last time you been out here? When the last time you been out? Your time is so freaking drunk. When he watches his back, he's gonna You're drunk, yo.
You said if you ever come out here, like
when the last time you been out here?
I've been there a few times.
When the last time you been out here?
I was in Atlanta a couple of years ago.
I've been here since 2012. When the last time you been out here?
I was in Atlanta a couple of years ago.
Okay, so like I said, when you come out here, you don't come out here, so it's a win.
Right, I don't
because you don't frequent here.
Right. Okay.
Right. Okay. You don't want me to snap.
I don't know. When you say fine dining, if there's a hookah, I'm not gonna feel like I'm at a fine dining.
You will in this spot. I'm gonna take you there, and you're not only you're gonna want to go back. You're gonna
love million lounges.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. This is how we do it out here.
I didn't say I wouldn't like it.
You do your
I didn't say I wouldn't like it. I'm just saying that is not a 5-star.
You do your little small town shit that Virginia do, and I do my big girl shit in Atlanta.
Listen,
like I do. Okay.
If there's Hennessy slushies involved, I'm not gonna feel like I'm.
That nigga is ratchet, acting like he down.
When is the last time y'all been to fine?
He don't know what he want to do.
You guys, Red Lobster? No, that's not fine dining.
I don't even eat there.
Yeah, you do. So, are you kidding me?
You can't have.
Y'all don't have.
You can't be in
between. Restaurant does have hookah out here. It does.
He needs to select what he wants to do. Like
you can't let me not believe it. I live out here.
Fine dining. Like
I go there. I go to these restaurants, so I know what's included in these restaurants. Okay.
Just because you like the food don't mean it's fine dining.
The end of it. It's not what I like. It's what the ratings are. It's what the food is. It's the quality of the food. It's fine dining.
Just because you get a rare, just because you get a steak that's rare and not well done does not make it fine dining. Okay.
You don't. Virginia. There's not one fine dining restaurant.
RG, listen. Let me say something.
Never know.
Just because you get a steak that's not well done and it's made
and you sipping on that box wine, don't make you. Awesomeness. Hey, shut up. You don't know.
You don't know about Showtime.
I'm over. Yeah, that's I'm talking about him in that box wine.
It's not
out the box. Drunk ass. He's so drunk, yo.
It is not box wine. Thank you very much. It is actually barefoot.
One level up. Still bottom.
Literally, like you really like. It's not even like that. It's doing like this.
Let's be clear. It is not out of a box. It is barefoot. Thank you very much.
What is crazy is this is the only show that me and Green are 100% sober, and Showtime is the only one drinking.
I'm definitely not drunk,
and we're sober. Water.
Green is drinking water. Okay, cool.
And water, and you're sitting here drunk. Well, a drunk hot mess.
Somebody had to do it. Somebody had to take one for the team. Okay, well, I guess that's all we got. So, did we miss anything? Did we miss anything?
So I learned fine dining don't have hookah.
Fine dining does not have hookah.
Cynthia Bailey shouldn't ask for her money back. If you get somebody $170,000, you need to take an L.
Take an L.
If you're messing with a married man, leave them because
keep your legs closed.
What else did we learn?
You knew that already. You didn't learn that.
Well, I kind of knew, but you guys just sealed the deal for me. Maybe I should stay away from it.
Right.
Is that all we learned today? That was a recap.
We learned that Cardi B is Woman of the Year.
Oh, Cardi B is Woman of the Year.
It's okay. According to y'all, it's okay for men to get lipo.
Oh, yeah. We forgot about that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that was a quick recap of today's show.
Okay. All right. Well, RG, let's take us out of here. What you got?
You guys, make sure that you follow us on all social media platforms. Talk of the Town Unfiltered. Make sure you follow us on YouTube and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Talk of the Town Unfiltered. It takes 1 second. The show is ending right now. So you're about to end the show. Go ahead over to YouTube, go to Talk of the Town Unfiltered and hit subscribe. It's real quick. Then go to Instagram, Talk of the Town Unfiltered, and follow us. And we'll see you guys next week.
All right, DJ Green, what you got?
If you half step, you're gonna get half results. And hard work always pays off. And fellas, remember, if she won't submit, you must quit.
If she won't submit, she'll suck your dick. It's gonna be
I like that. All right, y'all. Don't forget, like RG said, subscribe to us on YouTube. Be sure to tap into our Facebook page, our Instagram page at Talk of the Town Unfiltered. Whoa. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Tell your friends, share it with us. You know how I say it. Be thankful for what you have. It's always someone with less. Tomorrow is never promised. So today, let's all consider ourselves blessed. We'll see y'all next Thursday.